If there is no money in your pocket, there's only two things wrong. One, value. Two, favor. Value is a description of your capacity to provide solutions that are refined, needed, and within the context of a civilization. Otherwise, there will not be rewards. And then number two, favor. Then there are those who know how money comes, but they don't know how money stays. This is where financial planning comes in. You have to know how it stays, because the Bible says it takes strength to retain wealth. The easiest part of being wealthy is having it. Retainership takes wisdom, planning. Then very few know how wealth grows. The only way wealth grows is through investments. And now don't even assume you understand what I'm saying, because that's another subject many believers do not know. They instinctively think they understand investment. There are those who pile a lot of assets, which is wonderful. But you see, piling assets is good, provided you have sorted cash flow. Real wealth is cash flow plus assets. How did I get here, Pastor? Now forgive me. We're supposed to be praying. We're supposed to be praying. I hope we're still praying now. We're before the King and he's helping us tonight. Real wealth is cash flow plus assets, not assets alone. Agriculture and biology teaches you there are certain trees that deliver in 3 months. They don't wait till 5 years. They are the ones that sustain you while you wait for the other trees that take 3 or 5 years. If your tree only waits 5 years, you will die, and when the tree is ready, you are not even alive. But if you have only trees that deliver in 3 months, it does not have roots. There are trees that once they yield once and you cut it like corn, you don't expect it to grow again. You must plant again. But there are others like mangoes and oranges. It takes time, but when it begins to grow, your financial system must be like that. Just believing by faith, and faith meaning because God said it, my finances will change. It may leave you disappointed. You will have circumstantial miracles engineered by prophecy, but you cannot have a sustainable financial life. However, I will tell you this because I'm talking to believers. There is a prophetic dimension of wealth. Now, that dimension is only useful when you have learned the other ones I've said. If you don't know the other ones that I've said, prophesying over you will only be making you lazy. The value of prophesying over your life is that you understand value, investment, increase, relationships, budgeting, planning, saving. Then prophecy now comes upon you. But never mistaken, don't let anybody laugh away the power of prophetic wealth. There is the by this time tomorrow dimension of wealth. Do you know why? Because you are dealing with the God who wants to accelerate your journey so that you can serve him. But number two, because there are demon spirits who make principles that should work to not work. There are times you do everything right, but because there is a demonic attack, 1 + 1 does not give you 2. 1 + 1 mathematically should always be 2. But there are times 1 + 1 will strangely give you -100. You now know that the spirit has tampered with that equation. At that point, you don't need mathematics again. You need power. You need power from heaven.